The neighborhood of Aliso Meadows is located on the western edge of Laguna Hills, next to Aliso Creek, between the Laguna Hills High School and Alicia Parkway. As you can see by the map, Aliso Meadows is located in Orange County. And in Orange County, highlighted in orange, you can see that Laguna Hills is pretty much in the center of Orange County, more to the west. Let's zoom in on Laguna Hills. And you'll see the community of Aliso Meadows on the western edge, of course. Now, the main street that runs through the community is Via Lomas, which means through the most in Spanish. The name was fitting because the meadow was said to be the most beautiful meadow along Aliso Creek. And we're going to look at the creek, but the creek actually flows all the way to the Pacific Ocean about 6 miles away. Let's zoom in on the community and you'll see the street Via Lomas that runs through the entire community. You can see it right there in the middle. And along the creek on the south side of the community is a bike path that also runs pretty much all the way to the ocean. At the top of your screen you can see Laguna Hills High School and the community center. Now the meadow is gone now, but there still is open areas. One really neat area is a reef that I'll take you to now, live.
Hi, it's Grant Lowell. Hello friends. I'm your friendly neighborhood realtor in the Via Lomas community of Laguna Hills. Behind me you can see some of the 4-unit condos that have been built in this community. And then in front of me, and I'll just turn around so you can see it, it's a pretty nice feature of the community. It's a tropical reef that has formed 18 million years ago right here in this very spot. Walking along this creek and reef, there's a creek near here, right over there, but walking along you can find shark teeth, there's lots of shell fossils, and it's right here in the Via Lomas community. There's a plaque out front explaining the whole history that we'll show briefly.
This is so neat. This is an ancient fossil reef.
But it's one of the nicest things about the community in my humble opinion. So you can see it. I like to walk my dog here. It's a great place to walk because of the reef.
Now the meadow's gone, but the area is still a very beautiful area to live in. Most people call this neighborhood Via Lomas because the street that runs through the community is named Via Lomas, but the actual name of the community is Aliso Meadows, in honor of the meadows that were formerly there. Now at the bottom of your screen you can see Laguna Hills High School with Laguna Hills Drive running kind of diagonally. Let's zoom around to the side of the community with the creek at the bottom now and Alicia Parkway at the bottom. And now we're overlooking the park, the dinosaur park next to the high school with a baseball field. And then beyond that, in the distance, you see the community of Aliso Meadows. The cars you see in the middle of the screen, that's Alicia Parkway. And this gives you a good idea of the large field that they have next to the dinosaur park. Very convenient and close to Aliso Meadows and all the condos there. Now the HOA fee is $3.30 a month in the community, and that's used to take care of the grass areas, the grass around the fossils, the sidewalks. It's a very well-maintained community. Here again is an aerial view, and we'll zoom around to show you the proximity to Sheep Hills Park, which is right there off in the distance. We'll zoom around over there. So it's kind of like in the middle of your screen. It's the green L shape, reverse L shaped that you see. What we're going to do now is take a look at the community at night, which is really exciting. Okay, we're driving off the parking area at the Laguna Hills High School, heading down the hill towards the entrance to the dinosaur park. There's a great skate park right here. Going down the hill, there's a baseball diamond over here. Sorry you can't see it that well because it's dark. But this is the Laguna Hills Community Center over here. So to your right is the parking area for the soccer fields. I saw the Christmas lights up at the Laguna Hills Community Center. Now we're on the intersection of Alicia, Parkway, and I think it's the Laguna Hills Community Center. Let's see if I can find a street sign. Nope, no street sign. They're in this strip mall with a Ralph's. There's a Starbucks there. There's a Golden One Home Loans. Good place to get loans, but I think their rates are a little bit high. There's a Subway. Of course, there's a Ralph's behind the trees. So we're going to go through Via Lomas here after this car. There we go. Okay. Let's turn right onto Alicia, heading toward the Via Lomas condos on Alicia. I'm going to turn right into the community. Now directly to the right, there's some apartments. It seems like they're pretty well kept. And one of the biggest complaints people have for Via Lomas is the parking situation. You can see there's no street parking, and then it's very difficult also to find parking in the designated parking areas. But you do have parking spots for each condo reserved. So, but if you don't have a reserved spot, it's hard to find parking. So driving all along Via Lomas. Here they are at night. Bus pickup. I'm going exactly what the speed limit is, 25 miles an hour. Okay, now we're coming up on the intersection of Moulton and Via Lomas. Here's some more apartments here. Rancho Niguel apartments. There's Moulton. And right across other side of Moulton, we have more apartments, the Via Solana apartment homes. Those are actually pretty nice. Now that concludes our tour of the Via Lomas community and actually Aliso Meadows, sorry. But yeah, it's a great community, and if you have any questions on any home for sale in the community, don't hesitate to call me at 949-354-4464, as many other buyers have done, and we're very happy about the services I was able to provide to them to help them buy a condo in Laguna Hills and the surrounding cities. Also, if you would like to sell a condo or a house, anywhere in Orange County, but especially in Laguna Hills or the surrounding cities, don't hesitate to call me. I'm happy to help you in your endeavors, buying or selling, and I'm a service to you. When you're buying, just remember you do not pay any commission. My services are completely covered by the seller. And when you're selling, of course, there's obviously a fee for my services, a commission, but I'm very affordable and reasonable. So don't hesitate to call if you're thinking about selling as well. Thank you very much, and we will see you on the next video.